Fruit pies were prepared in North America during the 18th century using preserved apples and pastry. Flour on a wooden table. A simple sight, but it connects to a larger story. The expansion of wheat farming supported pastry production across colonial and early American kitchens. This agricultural growth was key to culinary traditions. Cold storage cellars allowed apples to be preserved and used throughout the year. Apple storage creates cellar. Apple pie recipes appeared widely in 19th century cookbooks across the United States. Household ovens increased baking of pies as staple desserts across American homes. Apple pie became associated with American identity through advertising and popular culture references. Seasonal apple supply limited consistent pie production before storage and transport improvements. Apple harvest crates. Industrial flour milling improved consistency of pastry ingredients used in pie production. Commercial bakeries began producing pies for restaurants, groceries, and packaged dessert markets. Bakery display pies distributed widely. Industrial cold storage facilities like this one could preserve freshness for months. This revolutionized dessert distribution across the country. Foil trays improved baking performance, storage durability, and transport stability. Processed apple filling allowed consistent flavor, texture, and production efficiency. Supermarkets introduced packaged pies, expanding availability across national retail networks. Dessert shelf pies. This accessibility has transformed how consumers enjoy fresh desserts. Pie production became a segment of industrial bakery and frozen dessert manufacturing. These factories operate around the clock, with trucks to manufacture supports the high demand for pies in retail and food service. Apple varieties were selected for baking texture, moisture retention, and flavor stability. Apple variety lineup. Automated dough sheeting, filling, and forming equipment increased pie production capacity. Dough sheeter machine. Frozen dessert logistics enabled pies to reach international retail and food service markets. Modern production integrates dough preparation, filling, forming, baking, cooling, freezing, and packaging systems. Pie production line wide. Production begins when flour, fats, sugar, and apples arrive at industrial bakery facilities. Conveyor systems move the ingredients through automated hoppers, where flour is placed onto pie shells. The prepared pies then move towards the ovens for baking, completing the transformation from raw materials to... Mixing equipment combines flour, fats, and water, forming pastry dough batches. Dough sheeters roll pastry into uniform sheets for pie forming operations. Hook, dough sheeter line. Pie shell forming line. Forming machines place dough into trays, creating consistent pie shell structures. Apple filling is deposited using portion-controlled dosing equipment. Top crust placement completes assembly before baking or freezing stages. Top crust placement line. Baking ovens cook pies under controlled temperature, airflow, and timing conditions. Tunnel oven pies. Cooling conveyors stabilize pies, preventing moisture condensation before packaging preparation stages. Inspection systems verify crust color, filling distribution, and structural consistency. Portioning and tray handling systems prepare finished pies for packaging operations. Pies are wrapped, boxed, or frozen using automated packaging and cold storage systems. Packaged pies move through logistics networks supplying supermarkets, restaurants, and dessert markets. From productionized retail shelves, efficient distribution ensures fresh availability ready for consumer delight.